Hey, what's up? Ken from Palm Beach Dyno here, doing another tech video for you guys. I try to do these, they're not really planned, it's just kind of as things come up, bring things to people's attention as they build their cars. You know, sometimes you're getting into a realm that you're not really comfortable with, so I'll try to help out as I find things on my own personal car, customers' cars, stuff like that. Maintenance and fuel system stuff is the topic of today, and this is on my own personal car. I have a 2011 Mustang GT, twin turbo, E85, blah 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 blah. Pretty much, you know, fully built, 1300 real horsepower. It ran the Wanna Go Fast half mile at the beginning of 2016. I made one or two attempts at making a drag pass. Had some issues with the car back then, and then I've kind of put the car away and really haven't touched it a whole lot since then because I was starting the business and things like that. I wanted to put it aside and not get distracted. It spent some time sitting at TIC Vision out in their parking lot for quite a while, a year or so ago. Then the hurricane came. I had to go pick that up. It wouldn't start. Fuel, who knows how long the fuel had sat in there. I just threw fuel in. I was in a rush. Got it started. Got it down here. I've driven the car a few times back and forth to home, to store it at home when I ran out of room at the shop. So fast forward to now, we're getting the car ready for drag week. There's a million things to do, and obviously the number one thing I wanted to look at was this right here. Now I recommend the microglass filter element for E85 cars. Some other people recommend the stainless steel filter. I don't really think that's a great piece, which I was running my own car. This car was put together a couple years ago. Things change. Obviously, Injector Dynamics uses the microglass element in their filter, which I don't have in my car. I plan on changing to that car, but I want to reconfigure some things before I do that. So when I sell a 4 system, I recommend the microglass filter element. The main reason being is a lot of times the stainless steel doesn't pick up enough. So I didn't record this as we did it, so I'll just kind of take you along on our trip. The car was on a lift over at RareFab. We decided to pull the fuel filter. I said to myself, if this fuel filter's clean, it's going to scare me, and if it's dirty, it's going to scare me even worse. Okay? If it's clean, it scares me because most of it already got through, probably to the injectors, which it has ID 1700s in it that don't really have much time on them. The car had ID 1300s prior. It did the half mile on the 1700s and just a little bit I mentioned earlier. But anyway, with the car sitting, E85, all the moisture we have down here in South Florida, I knew there's probably I was gonna need some maintenance. So we pulled this apart, and it was a lot worse than I thought. So unfortunately, you know, we knocked some of it out. I will try and get a good shot of this for you guys. I'll just hold it up to the camera. Hopefully you can focus. See how dirty that is? Yeah, it's really, really dirty. So that's a bad sign. This is a stainless steel element, which really shouldn't pick up a ton of stuff, which is why I don't recommend it. But considering this much junk is on the filter, then the next thought is what made it to my injectors. Remember, these are 1700 injectors. I don't know what they cost new. I forget. I don't sell the parts as much as I used to, but I think they're in the $2,000 range. Okay. So what do? I mean, obviously I could ship them off to ID. They could take care of them, but luckily in town we have Havoc Speed, which is an awesome place to have in town. They're what I guess you'd call a speed shop. They have all the fittings. They do fuel injector servicing, both for DI injectors and for regular injectors that we typically use. They just have a lot of stuff. That's where I get all my Ignite racing fuel. So we ran those up there this morning, and I just got a picture from Anthony. That right there was in my injectors. So think what that could have done to my, you know, fairly expensive built MPR engine. You know, A, it could blow up the engine. B, it could blow up the engine and throw water all over my tires and kill me. I mean, that's an extreme example. But the point is everything on your car needs maintenance. You have to be ahead of the curve on this stuff because, you know, honestly, before we did this, I was about to go out and do some watt hits on the highway. I just put new wheels on the car. I wanted to make sure the wheels were balanced properly and all that. And I took a step back. I said, look, we're rushing this, or I'm rushing this. Let's step back and really think about everything that needs to get done. And this is one of the things I thought about. There was one other picture here, I think. Yeah. So there's another another picture of the same thing. So the idea here and the point of this video is to tell you that, like, it doesn't matter how much you spend on your car. I've spent a lot of money on my car. You know, it's got all good parts in it, but it might have grenaded on the first drag pass I make on this thing this week in 2 years, and that would be pretty disappointing. Instead, I got a new filter on the way from 4, which will be here tomorrow. The injectors are getting cleaned today, which will be done later today. They'll go back in the car, and we'll be making test passes sometime this week. We got drag week and another week from now, so stay tuned to our channel for updates like this, general tech videos, and our journey on drag week. I'll be documenting the whole thing, so we'll see you guys soon.